Right now, live at 5, an Esco man has been charged after allegedly shooting another man twice in the legs and then spraying him with bear repellent. What we know tonight and what we're still waiting to find out. Plus,
the first Salty has officially arrived here in Duluth, what that means for the Northland.
But first,
sports betting is coming to a casino near you. Find out the work that went into getting this lounge ready to go coming up.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage. Kristen is off tonight. Starting tomorrow, you can bet on a sporting event at a Northwest Wisconsin casino. Last year, the state gave the green light for casinos to allow sports betting. Now, after months of preparation, St. Croix Casino Danbury is finally ready to roll the dice. CBS 3's Quinn Gorham takes us inside that new lounge, which is only the second one of its kind in the state.
The St. Croix Casino in Danbury has been preparing for this day for months. Tomorrow, they'll finally be opening the doors to their brand new lounge for sports lovers everywhere to start placing their bets. The casino's new sports betting center called the Red Zone has a whole set of new features for bettors to explore. Here's how it works. After placing a wager at the kiosks, you can head to the floor, which has 7 TVs, a bar, and plenty of seating to enjoy the game. Casino General Manager Lauren Benjamin says the new area costs roughly $80,000 to build, money they expect to make back pretty quickly.
I've made a visit to a couple other casinos that offer sports betting, and they let me know that football is king. So I'm really looking forward to that, but at the same time, trying to get prepared.
They originally wanted to have the center open before big events like the Super Bowl and March Madness, but plans changed, delaying the opening. Still, Benjamin says he's eager to see what this brings to the community and the casino. The casino will have a maximum payout of around $20,000 for now. They're advising people to place bets with that limit in mind. The casino is located right on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota. They're hoping the new lounge will draw customers from both states.
All right, thanks, Quinn. The casino's Red Zone will hold its grand opening at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll explain why it took longer to open their sports betting lounge than originally planned. And on the Iron Range, the town of Aurora is getting a big boost for a project more than a decade in the making. U.S. Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith announced they have secured $2.5 million in federal funding to improve water infrastructure in Aurora and surrounding communities. The money will create a centralized water treatment plant for Aurora and Biwabik, which the senators say will reduce residents' utility costs. Aurora's mayor, Doug Greger, said this project is a long time coming and he's thankful for the senators' help, adding that, in part, this will provide a more reliable drinking water system for folks in the East Range communities. He said the project is fully designed and ready for construction once all the financing has been secured. An update now to a story we first brought you on Wednesday. An Esco man has now been charged after allegedly shooting another man twice during a drug sale. That happened Sunday afternoon in Midway Township near Proctor. After several days of investigating, police arrested Austin Webster. The 29-year-old made his first court appearance today, where he was officially charged with second-degree assault and being a felon possessing a firearm. Webster, a 39-year-old man, and another woman were all sitting in a vehicle parked near Thompson Hill. Authorities say they were waiting to make a drug sale when the 39-year-old got sick of waiting and got out of the car. According to court documents, Webster then allegedly fired 2 shots at him, hitting the victim in the legs. He also sprayed him with bear repellent. The victim made it to I-35 and was waving down traffic for help. He was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. The woman in the car shared a different story, one that authorities say changed several times and didn't match up with evidence. And the city of Duluth has a new tool to help clean up eyesores around town. Duluth is one of 8 communities across the country to get a 2-year blight reduction grant. It's part of a program called Love Your Block, aimed at addressing residents' concerns. Blight can include anything from abandoned waste, illegal dumping, and poorly maintained homes and infrastructure. The Duluth Fire Department says this will help community members revitalize their neighborhoods.
Program that will ultimately award mini grants to community members for doing projects in their neighborhood, on their block, to address issues of blight.
The grant also allows the city to hire 2 people to coordinate that program. To learn how to apply, head to cbs3duluth.com. Right now, 6 freighters are sitting in the water off Marquette, waiting out a gale warning that's in effect on Lake Superior. The freighters, including the K.E. Barker and Arthur M. Anderson, started arriving in Marquette yesterday. The Duluth Seaway Port Authority says some of those ships are trying to make their way to the Twin Ports. No word on what that impact could have on the shipping schedule here in the Twin Ports. And the first salty of the season was able to make its way to the Twin Ports on Wednesday. Today, the Duluth Seaway Port Authority celebrated her during the annual First Ship Welcoming event. The Resco sailed under the aerial lift bridge just after 6:30 Wednesday night. She'll be loading up on wheat in Duluth and then heading straight to Italy. Tonight at 6, we'll hear from port officials about why this first salty is a very welcome sign this year. Gotta say, it felt more like February 15th than April 15th.
Yeah, temperatures have way come down here since our storm system is starting to depart.
Yeah.
Cooler air wrapping around the back of a low pressure system is, of course, very common during the winter time. And even though it's officially spring, spring hasn't really
like
moved in and taken up tendency yet. So let's get a look at a live pic coming out of the Cass Lake area, where you can see the lake has still got ice on it, and fresh snow still peppers the landscape there on the side of the highway. And that's going to be a common theme for many towns in our region here, as the snow we got the last couple of days is going to stick around due to a cool down. So what we're eyeing up for the weekend is higher pressure to the west trying to clear our sky. May not be overly successful, but we could pull some partial sunshine for Saturday and for Sunday. Should be dry tonight for most towns, though I do think the UP could still get some lake-influenced showers of snow as our trough of low pressure leaves. Speaking of troughs of low pressure, there's a new one to the west that could bring back snow to our region as early as Sunday night. Our short-term forecast, though, says low temps in the teens tonight, mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, partial sunshine, hopefully. Highs in the mid-30s, a good 13 degrees shy of normal. Will we warm up towards normal this week? I'll show you with my 7-day forecast in just a bit.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, from I've never done that to I can do this. More on the program that teaches Minnesotans about the great outdoors, coming up in City by City.
Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app.
Create your ideal outdoor living space with help from Menards. Start off with new indoor-outdoor carpet. It's a perfect option for your decks, porches, and sunrooms. EcoFi carpet is 39 cents a square foot after 11% rebate. Keep your furry friends happy, healthy, and safe with innovative products from PetSafe. From pet fences to training collars and more. Save 11% on all PetSafe products. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
My 95.7, your life, your music. My 95.7 mornings with Rich and Maddie. Waking up the Northland every weekday. Your life, your music. My 95.7.
There's a feeling you get when old meets new, when the past meets the future. It's not comfortable, but it feels good. Duluth Pack, since 1882.
It's easy to think that all money managers are pretty much the same, but at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Different how? You saw high commission investment products, right?
Nope, Fisher avoids them.
Well, you must earn commissions on trades.
Never at Fisher Investments.
Okay, then you probably sneak in some hidden and layered fees.
No. We structure our fees so we do better when clients do better. That might be why most of our clients come from other money managers. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from the DNR Eagle Cam, a fun live look for your Friday evening. You can see the chicks on the left side of the nest there. They currently weigh about 2 pounds each, and it looks like we have one of the parents there as well. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. Oh, but first, let's take a look around the region. Possibilities for a new community space in Tower, and the co-op in winter needs your help. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start things off in Minnesota tonight, where registration opened yesterday for one of the DNR's most popular events. The annual I Can program teaches thousands of Minnesotans around the state each year to learn how to camp, fish, paddle, and mountain bike. Classes take place in more than 25 state parks, and there are fun opportunities for the whole family. Gear is always provided, and while some expeditions are free, others have a fee. There are events all throughout the summer. And next we head to Tower, where the community is looking to create a new space for everyone to enjoy. The Tower Economic Development Authority wants to discuss possibilities for a new community space near the harbor. They will be holding 2 listening sessions Thursday at the Civic Center at either 1 p.m. or 6 p.m. Residents are encouraged to come with their top 10 ideas for developing the green space into something everyone can enjoy. And we wrap up in Winter, Wisconsin, where a local business is in need of the community's help. The Winter Co-op has faced financial struggles in the last few years, but over the last year, new management has helped turn that around. Still, though, they have a long ways to go. They're currently taking donations to help fund several store projects, including a new LED lighting system, which will help save money in the long run, as well as refrigerator systems and expanded hardware selection. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, thinking spring, but truly ready for summer. I think we all can agree with that at this point. Duluth Parks and Rec released their summer programming schedule today, what they have planned coming up in just a few minutes.
When Briggs mentioned it felt like February today, she wasn't far off the mark. Look at today's high temp, 26 degrees, 23 degrees cooler than normal. And this cooling trend will be with us through the weekend, maybe getting back towards normal a week from now. We'll talk about that timeline and another chance for snow that could be with us by Sunday night, coming up after our break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Now you can bring gorgeous, fresh, organic vegetables to your table in just 3 easy steps. Step 1, go to gardenmats.com. Step 2, use our garden planner to lay out your entire garden in order. Within days, garden mats are delivered from our factory right to your door. Step 3, lay the mats down according to your design and plant. After that, spend your summer trying to keep up with each other, not your weeds. Go to gardenmats.com today.
A Ford built for you, by you. Get yours, built from the ground up with your choice of colors, wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want a head-up display and escape, 7 GOAT modes in Bronco Sport, or best in its class gas torque and Ranger? You got it. And now an additional $1,500 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Your Northland Ford dealers thank you for making Ford the best-selling brand in the Twin Cities region.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Rated #1 in sales satisfaction among mass market brands. Visit your Lake Country GMC dealer.
Sports betting is coming to a casino near you. Find out the work that went into getting this lounge ready to go coming up.
The snow is finally going away. Will sunshine appear for the weekend?
Tonight at 6 on CBS 3. Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, there's some words going around that some ships are hesitating because of a gale warning on Lake Superior. That must be inbound, because outbound things seem to be moving fairly smoothly. Shipping out is the James R. Barker heading out into the big lake here today. This picture comes courtesy of Ryan Skorich. Thanks a ton, Ryan, for that great shot, and hopefully that crew has great sailing despite a gale warning because of high winds that could be affecting our area region-wide through tomorrow. We'll talk about those winds with our forecast in just a bit, but right now we've got to eye up the current conditions coming in from Duluth International Airport, where the sky is cloudy and the temperature is 25. So the persistent precip from the past couple of days has ended for many of us, but not all of us. There's still a chance the UP could get some snow showers tonight and through tomorrow, while the rest of us slowly try to clear up for most of the weekend. And I say most of the weekend because by Sunday night, our next snow chance could be with us and could add up a little bit. Westerly, northwesterly winds got us right now at 15 miles per hour, could be going towards 35. Relative humidity 53%, so it's a little bit on the dry side today, even though it's cloudy and cool. Current temps, boy, have they dipped. Only low 20s for northern Minnesota, maybe as warm as 27 by Two Harbors and Fort Cloquet. You can find 30 if you push it all the way down to Hinckley. Into Wisconsin, we're running upper 20s to about 30 there, 28 LaPointe to 30 in Superior, and 26 to 27 for our friends in the Upper Peninsula. Maybe a week from today, we'll go back towards normal. The normal is now 49. A week from now, maybe we'll get towards 47. So it is a bit cool, supportive of the snow that is already with us and could come again on Sunday night. Looking at the bigger picture here, higher pressure getting into the Dakotas for the week and maybe just out of range to really clear us up, but it should dry us up. And hopefully for many towns on Saturday and Sunday, a few hours of partial sunshine, at least. That'll brighten up spirits. Well, we take a look at the region here, and the big, long-lasting low-pressure system did keep some snow showers going in northern Minnesota through the morning hours, and some of those went through northern Wisconsin and could pop up more firmly here tonight for the Upper Peninsula, again, as the trailing trough of our low-pressure system provides enough lift and a little bit of lake influence there to keep Upers going with the snow. Now, let's take a look at the bigger picture here and eye up the higher pressure that's going to try to clear us up for the weekend. Again, partial sunshine is possible for Saturday and Sunday, but not for long, because already by Sunday night, the next low-pressure system is with us. It's going to bring a chance for snow, upwards of an 80% chance of snow, and totals this time around could look like another range of about 2 inches to maybe even 4 inches. So another 2 to 4 from Sunday night through a good chunk of Monday. Forecast tonight in Minnesota tells us that our temperatures will again drop into the teens inland, maybe low 20s right by the lake. For Wisconsin, Michigan, upper teens to about 21 degrees. Mostly cloudy for most zones, though flurries are possible for the UP. Tomorrow, Wisconsin and Michigan, cloudy, probably dry in Wisconsin, light snow chance for the UP, highs in the 30s. Minnesota highs tomorrow in the 30s, and Saturday should pull some partial sunshine there, which could spread into the rest of the region during the daylight hours on Sunday. But again, Sunday night into Monday, there's an 80% chance for a rain-snow mix. A rain-snow mix, I think, could stick to the tune of 2 to 4 inches. So winter is so reluctant to let go of us this year. It looks like another at least weekend where we have wintry-style conditions.
Yeah, I keep switching between my rain boots and my snow boots, and we're not even getting close to the spring shoes yet.
And somebody should invent snane boots there and cover both markets and make
there
a killing.
There you go. That's my next endeavor.
There we go.
Thanks,
I'm in
Dave.
there with you.
Thank you. I'll need a business partner. Well, despite our snowy weather, warm weather stream trout season opens tomorrow in Minnesota. as does brook trout and splake fishing on Lake Superior and connected streams. Minnesota is home to more than 3,000 miles of trout streams. In Minnesota, a fishing license is not sufficient for trout season, and anglers must also have a valid trout stamp before hitting the water tomorrow. There is a daily limit of 5 fish, and only one can be over 16 inches. And if fishing isn't your thing or you're looking for more to do this summer, the city of Duluth just announced its summer programs. They're encouraging people to sign up quick, as spots don't usually stay open for long. There are activities for all ages, including esports, mountain biking, morning yoga, and a full moon hike.
It feels like a very full return to normal summer for us. We've got more programs than we've had ever, which is super exciting.
We have a full list of the city's summer programs on our website. That's also where you can find a link to sign up. As the weather warms up, more people will be opting for 2 wheels over 4. State leaders say this weekend marks the annual Spring Flood Run near the Twin Cities, which usually kicks off the motorcycle riding season. With thousands of riders expected to hit the road soon, they're asking riders to watch for spring driving hazards like icy roads at night, potholes, and loose sand or gravel. They're also urging drivers to always look twice for motorcycles and to give them plenty of room on the roads. A local animal shelter is helping get stray animals off the streets. The Humane Society of Douglas County is holding its annual Paws for Love fundraiser starting tomorrow. The 9-day virtual event will feature a silent auction, and prizes include food baskets, golf packages, weekend getaways, and more. The event starts at 9 a.m. Saturday and runs through 9 p.m. April 24th. All proceeds go to the shelter. Head over to our website for a link to the auction page. It's that time of the show now where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from the Humane Society of Douglas County in Superior. This is Sophia, and she isn't quite ready for adoption just yet. The shelter is hoping to find a foster who can help her. She is a 1-year-old pit bull and is heartworm positive, and she'll need a calm home to take her in and be willing to bring her back to the shelter for appointments. When she's ready for adoption, the foster family will get the first opportunity. If you'd like to set up an appointment to foster Sophia, you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, violence broke out in Jerusalem today as many are gathering in the Holy Lands. How this compares to last year's violence that led to an 11-day war next.
Coronavirus work injuries. Call Stockman Law Office. Return to work issues, payment of medical bills, and lost wages. Call anytime. 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Please stay safe and healthy. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Link RV is proud to provide our customers with the largest RV service facility in northern Wisconsin. With an enormous parts and accessories department and technicians with over 100 years of combined RV service experience, we'll keep you camping all season long. Link RV, where reputation is everything.
Yes, there he is.
There he is. Combining your stuff is hard. Combining your TV with Dish? Easy. Prime Video. Combine your live TV and popular streaming apps like Prime Video all in one place. Live TV and streaming apps all in one place. Dish. Tuned into you.
I've always liked video editing. When I was growing up, I made a lot of YouTube videos about hamsters, and I really love squids. I graduated from a really big high school, so coming to UWS, where it's a lot smaller, it allowed me to really find myself. More opportunities are there for me to explore and find out what I really want to do. One of my overarching dreams is to film and edit a documentary about marine biology. Yeah, I would say that I am very happy here.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, and batteries never need charging.
I was having a stroke, and I was scared to death.
If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Life Alert is a lifesaver.
My husband is alive because of Life Alert.
Life Alert is the lifesaver to keep me out of assisted living.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-344-6363. That's 1-800-344-6363. Call now. 1-800-344-6363.
Here's to the art of summering in Wisconsin, to playing in cities with lakes in the backyard, to waiting around for tables, to sharing big thrills and making a lifetime of memories in a single day, and all those perfect moments in between. Here's to those who Wisconsin.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
We will witness yet another moment in history.
Violence in Jerusalem this morning at a holy site for Muslims and Jews injured more than 150 Palestinians and several Israeli police officers. Tensions are now rising ahead of the holiday weekend. CBS's Tina Kraus reports from London.
Israeli security forces fought back protesters in chaotic clashes at Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque, a sacred site for Jews and Muslims. Riot police fired stun grenades and say Palestinians hurled rocks and firecrackers at their forces after Friday morning prayers. The violence is heightening tensions as the Muslim holy month of Ramadan coincides with the Jewish Passover and Christianity's Easter holiday for the first time in more than 30 years.
There's a lot of security here. You know, people, you hear in some places in the world, you hear about what's going on in Israel, and it's scary, but then you come here and it's everyday life.
Monday's violence follows a series of deadly attacks across Israel, blamed on Palestinians. Israel's prime minister has vowed to crush what he's calling a new wave of terrorism. He's urging Israeli civilians with gun licenses to arm themselves in public. Police are trying to head off another dangerous escalation as a similar clash at Al-Aqsa Mosque last year happened right before an 11-day war between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
Hamas and other militant groups in Gaza have urged Palestinians to camp out at a mosque over the weekend. Palestinians have long worried that Israel plans to take over or divide the holy site.
On this Friday night, after the sinking of a prominent Russian warship, Moscow's ominous warning to the U.S. about continuing to supply Ukraine with weapons. Plus, as millions of Americans take to the skies this weekend, could airline staffing shortages delay holiday travel plans? And Steve Hartman goes on the road with a carpet cleaner who is also what linguists call a hyper-polyglot. We'll tell you what that is tonight on the CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
When building, you hire a team of specialists to ensure your house turns out exactly as you imagined. Major financial transitions like retirement deserve the same level of care and craftsmanship. At MPPL Financial, we assemble a diverse team of experts to develop a plan to ensure you only have to retire once. Call today for your free second opinion consultation so your retirement turns out exactly as you imagined. MPPL Financial. Answers to the most important questions of your life.
We've got new information now explaining why.
Why should ordinary Americans care what's happening here in Ukraine?
Deep divisions remain.
Elizabeth, why did they kick you out?
They are expecting public unrest.
Why are they releasing these videos now?
Police are pushing us back.
We found one hell of a story of survival.
That's why you have to do your own research to get to the truth.
It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northland still to this day. Join me, Kristen Vaki, every Tuesday for Eye on Mining.
Brought to you by Range Regional Airport. Watch Eye on Mining with Kristen Vaki every Tuesday at 10. Only on live local CBS 3.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Friday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. Tonight at 5, we travel to Danbury, Wisconsin today, where the casino there is ready to launch its new sports betting option tomorrow. Danbury is right on the Minnesota-Wisconsin border, and officials are hoping to see players from both states. Right now, their max payout is $20,000. Tonight at 6, we hear why their opening date was pushed back a few months. And also tonight at 6, the Twin Ports celebrated the first salty of the season today. The Resco is here to pick up wheat that it will then bring to Italy. Tonight, we hear from the Port Authority about why this season's first salty is such a welcome sight. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you back here at 6.